Okay, let's see. Okay, hopefully the mic's on, so we're just going to look at the screen real quick. What we need to understand here is that this is now a Category 5, or projected to be a Category 5, and has a new wind ceiling of 180 miles an hour. Now, millibars are also expected to drop below 900. To give you context, the Gulf record is 895. So we're going to be 2 millibars as of right now off of a record low in that regard, and it's going to widen from where it's at. So this is where I used to live. I lived down here on Coquina Key. There's like a condominium complex down there, and then I lived down here. The cute little spot in here. I lived back. I was tucked into this corner somewhere. And then I used to live, that's Pasadena, so I lived off of Pasadena, so up over here. So needless to say, I've lived on the water in this whole area for several years. And if you look at this map right now, this is to help you understand what's going to go on. So let's pretend you want to stay, regardless of what evacuation zone you're in. You're choked off here, you're choked off here, you're choked off here, and when you go north to try to evacuate by land, you will be choked out. You as sure as in heck will not get through here. This will be impassable. All this is to assume that that 30 miles north or south of Tampa Bay is hit. Okay, that's kind of where we're going with this. And that Pinellas County will receive some of the inner, not necessarily the eye wall, but the inner winds around the eye wall will receive some of it in some capacity, because the spaghetti models are starting to tighten up now. So let's go north. If you try to get out, we're talking like you didn't get out in time and now you need to get out or your life's at risk, or emergency vehicles coming to help you. You're not getting through here. You're choked to the north. Obviously this goes into the next county, but you're choked to the north up here at Tarpon Springs. A lot of these bridges not only will not be passable because the roads before you even get to the bridge are going to be flooded out, but I would expect at least 3 or 4 major bridges could collapse in this scenario here. So, if you're somebody who's not in a flood zone, let's say you're in this middle band here, if you aren't able to be without power for 2 to 3 weeks, just get out anyway, because maybe the surge will not destroy your home, but you're going to be out without all services. So yeah, if you're like a super good prepper and you're comfortable with maybe up to a month of not having power restored on your home, then by all means, do what you want to do. But for 99% of the people in Pinellas County, they just need to get out of the county. This county is a choke point. It is very densely populated, one of the most densely populated areas per square mile of humans within X amount of feet of sea level. I can't remember the exact number, but it's an extremely high risk. So obviously, just want to end. You're not going to be able to go south on the Skyway. Skyway is going to be completely shut down. Hopefully the Skyway doesn't incur damage during this. And this is my target zone, and that's MacDill Air Force Base. And I think MacDill is going to get shut down for a while, and that's not good, especially considering what's going on in the Middle East. They run Middle East ops out of there. At least they did when I lived in the area. So just wanted to have you be aware that A, B, and C are now required evacuations. As you can see, that is the red, orange, and yellow on your map, and it's not going to help you if you're in D. My point is, if you're in D or E, or you're not in an evacuation zone, you're going to have no power. And so refrigeration, potable water, all that stuff. So if you're not a pretty darn good prepper, you need to get out even if you're not in a flood zone. This is major life-threatening risk. All right?